So, rumor, maybe true, maybe not true. Pinch of salt, grain of salt, bag of salt, ocean of salt, whatever you want. But I hope it is just a rumor because no, if they hadn't treated him like shit, I could understand. But if he does this, then it just reinforces Disney's idea that they can just kind of treat people however they want and always win in the end. So if Johnny Depp does return as Jack in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, they've won. They wrung this guy through. You know, even with proven innocent, he was still, from them. And like, why would you want to go back to someone who had no support in you, who wrung you through the entire time and didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean is not Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow. But if there's not going to be a Jack because he doesn't want to return, then they just have to move on. And I certainly hope this isn't true because it's like, Johnny, come on, have some respect for yourself. You don't say you're going to stick it to Disney and then, go back to them like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, don't. Just stick it to Disney. Just stick it to Disney. These people need to learn that they're not the head of the world, that they're not on top of the world, that they don't run everything, and that their actions have consequences. A new rumor is making the rounds that Johnny Depp will be in the next Pirates of the Caribbean, whatever that is. Even after vowing to never work with Disney again. Is it true this time? Here's the breakdown. The Disinsider reported that Disney is gearing up to make the next Pirates movie with Johnny Depp. I certainly hope not. Whether or not he will prize his iconic role as Captain Jack Sparrow is currently unknown. According to the report, an anonymous source, why it's a rumor, anonymous source claimed that Walt Disney Studios is preparing to begin production on the next pirate movie. So, right there, an anonymous source. So don't call the, oh, you idiot, it's already been disproven. I'm not saying it's true regardless. I'm just giving, I'm talking in a sense of if it were true. If it was true, I certainly hope Johnny Depp would not agree to it. But, anonymous source, yeah, it's probably, this is like an anonymous source familiar with the situation. Yeah, grain of salt, bag of salt, ocean, whatever. But we're going to talk about it as if it was actually real. Because if it is just a rumor, then there's really not much to talk about now, is there? So, however, even the Disinsider addressed the claim as a mere rumor, as they had no secondary source to verify. Some mysterious Redditor claims to know Johnny Depp said that he would be returning to Pirates of the Caribbean, that he was told personally, and he also has an uncle who works at Nintendo. Oh god, I love my uncle works at Nintendo. This isn't the first rumor that spread around that Johnny Depp will return to the franchise. Since his defamation trial victory over ex-wife Amber Heard, several outlets have suggested that Disney might be looking to bring him back, which they can look into it. He needs to say no. But after the way Depp was unceremoniously dropped from the franchise following allegations, it's no wonder he refused to work with them again. Many close to the actor noted that he felt betrayed by the House of Mouse, and noted that they believed him guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, this is America. You're innocent until proven guilty. But that's not how they treat it. Now it's like allegation without even waiting. It's like, oh no, we got to drop him from everything. And then they got to smear his name, and then he's found innocent, and it's like, oh, fuck. Hey, Johnny. Hey, long time no see. I know. It's been it's been a couple of wild years, hasn't it? And you gotta understand that We did it from you know, as professional as a business, we had to look at our own interests and keep our own interests in mind, and you know, family friendly, and we didn't want this trial of yours to taint the image of Disney. So I hope you understand why we did what we did. You know, and they expect him to be like, all right, I forgive you. Oh, thank you, Johnny. You are just a caring person. You're the best. No, you know, they need to come begging to him, and then he needs to say, no, you need to beg me harder. And they're like, please, Johnny, please return to Pirates of the Caribbean. We need you. We need you as Jack Sparrow. And he's like, no. And he's like, fuck you. That's what needs to happen. Moreover, the film's producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, confirmed that there are two different scripts in the works, one with Depp, one without. The latter reportedly is the rumored Margot Robbie version. Bruckheimer told Entertainment Weekly, "It's two different movies. We hope to get them both made." And I think Disney agrees. They really want it to go with the Margot one too. It's just this could mean that Disney intends to make two separate Pirates of the Caribbean movies, one with Johnny Depp, one with Margot Robbie. If the rumors are true. A film with Johnny Depp would capitalize on the nostalgia and iconic status as Captain Jack Sparrow. At the same time, the Margot Robbie entry would inject fresh energy into the franchise with a new cast and direction. The challenge lies in managing both films without diluting the brand's overall appearance. Furthermore, Disney might also be banking on the flexibility of these two scripts to test which approach resonates most with audiences. That, if true, would be the most surprising. Disney only recently hinted that they've abandoned their DEI practices, and such a shift will not happen smoothly. Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be. I will crush any opposition. I will rule. That is what a king must do. Regardless, with conflicting reports and no official confirmation, everything is mere speculation and rumor at this time. Again, it's a rumor, and since it said anonymous source, but we're gonna talk again. If it's just a rumor, it's like, okay, rumor, then there's not much to talk about, is there? So again, I don't think Johnny should. I don't think Johnny Depp should. I love Johnny Depp. And Jack Sparrow was kind of like the saving grace for all the movies. You know, they just kind of got progressively worse and worse. But Jack Sparrow has been like the one thing throughout each movie that's been like the same. You know, even though he looks different each time, you know, it's still Jack Sparrow, and he's still entertaining and fun to watch and brings so much charm and also, Mr. Gibbs. I love Mr. Gibbs. Uh, the last movie, though, it did leave quite a lot of questions. So, for like the last movie, spoilers, the scene at the end with Will and Elizabeth, they're sleeping, and Will dreams about Davy Jones. You know, I think they show like his silhouette and all that. And Will thinks it's real. He wakes up and there's nothing there, but then they show like a barnacle on the ground, meaning that like, was it actually a dream, or Davy Jones somehow back even though we saw him die? Because you can say that with the final movie, you know, with the Trident of Poseidon, like all curses are lifted, but like Davy Jones's heart was stabbed, meaning he was killed. So how would he even bother? How would he come back? So yeah, the curse was lifted. He would no longer be, you know, Mr. Squid Games. But he's dead. His heart was stabbed. You can't live without a heart. You know, he cut his heart out and put it into his chest, which is, you know, there universe rules that, yeah, carving out your heart doesn't do anything. It's you gotta actually prevent it from beating anymore, stabbing the heart, and that kills whoever. So how Davy Jones would even come back, and Tia Dalma was no longer Tia Dalma, so she couldn't bring him back. She's Calypso. She became Calypso again because that's who she was Calypso. So how would Davy Jones even come back? And so people were like, okay, well, I need to see this movie to see how this even happens. Surely, don't call me Shirley. Surely they explain how Davy Jones comes back because it was clearly him. I think they, like I said, hang on. Yeah, this right here. So you got if you watch right here, you can see like you can see easily, you can see the hat. It's supposed to be Davy Jones. And then you see the barnacles on the ground. So it's like, how does Davy Jones come back? That's what people want to know. And I think that'd be a great story. Because again, they stabbed his heart. That means he is dead. So even if a curse is lifted, he's still dead. It's like Barbossa. With the curse, and he died because of being shot through the heart. He was undead. He became normal again. But then because he had been shot through the heart, But yeah. So it's a possible great story to be told here, but I don't think Johnny Depp should come back. They treated him like shit. So if you really want to stick it to Disney, they need to learn that they're not in control of everything, that their actions have consequences, and treating someone like crap before they're, being treated like they're guilty. So, yeah, again, it's just a rumor, but anyway, I hope it's not true though. Disney needs to be put in their place. They really do. Disney is a terrible company. A terrible fucking company. But anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.